Today's session is on meeting anxiety. Oftentimes, when we are feeling anxious, and it does happen, whether in the practice, in the meditation practice, or even during outside the practice, as we're going about in our daily life, we might suddenly feel anxious, or maybe there was a triggering event that caused us to have some anxiety. And so this is a practice on hopefully helping us to navigate anxiety. How can we meet anxiety as it arises? And usually I think some of the common symptoms of anxiety would be maybe the chest beating really fast, um, maybe even feeling some pain in the head or feeling all tensed up. So these are some common symptoms, but it can also manifest in different ways, ways that we sometimes are not even conscious of. And so now the invitation, as always, to just get into a comfortable position, something that works for you, whether you are seated on a chair or you can choose to sit on the floor, maybe on a cushion, or just sitting on your sofa or just sitting on the bed, as long as it allows you to sit upright comfortably. And there is also an option of lying down if you wish, or standing up. And midway in the practice, you can also choose to lie down or stand up. And the options always, you can close your eyes or just leave them open, or just directing your gaze to away from the computer, maybe outside to the window if you wish. Or if your eyes are closed, midway in the practice, you may also open the eyes. So just coming to sit, giving yourself a few moments to just arrive in the present moment. Placing your feet on the floor if you wish, or just sitting cross-legged. Acknowledging where you've placed your arms, on the lap or on the kneecaps or maybe on the table. And just noticing whether that's comfortable for you. And acknowledging where you've placed your feet or how you're sitting cross-legged. Is it comfortable? Feeling the weight of the body as it sits on the mat or on the chair. Just bringing your whole being and all your attention on the body as it sits on the mat or on the chair. As if nothing else matters for now, but to just feel the body. Perhaps starting from the top, feeling your facial muscles, neck, the chest, the torso, the contact of the buttocks on the chair, your legs, your hands. And noticing the posture. Are you sitting upright? Allowing a sense of dignity. Making a deliberate shift to becoming more aware of the body. And when you're ready, connecting with the breath, just breathing in a normal pace and just feeling the breath as it comes through the body and leaves the body on the out breath. Noticing the pace of breathing, whether it's shallow breathing or deep breathing or just moderate breathing, it's fine. Just breathing in the pace that the body wishes to breathe right now. Accepting the pace of breathing as it is. Now you may be noticing some thoughts popping up in the head, like a running tape, or maybe like a photo burst of thoughts. Just noticing how these thoughts are emerging. Noticing the nature of these thoughts. Do they come and go? Are they permanent? Are they transient? Or maybe they're repetitive thoughts. So just noticing the thoughts, not needing to judge yourself for having thoughts as best as you can. Or noticing any emotions that may be arising as a result of these thoughts, or any physical sensations. As you're noticing whatever that's arising, and if you find the mind wandering a lot, just very gently bringing the mind back to an anchor point. So it can be the breath or the body, or maybe sounds around you, or feeling the temperature of the air on the skin, or the contact points of your feet on the floor, or your hands. Now, if you're noticing any strong emotions or strong sensations or very difficult thoughts that may be arising, as best as you can, just becoming aware of those experiences. Not needing to judge them, and just simply allowing a sense of kindness to the experience, a kindness for yourself. allowing yourself to pause as best as you can to stay still and to just stay with the experience without needing to add more judgments to it, nor needing to cancel out or push out any thoughts, but simply to just welcome these thoughts, experiences, emotions, welcoming them like a witness to these experiences. So if there are any feelings of anxiety that may be arising, or even restlessness, or just some very distracting thoughts, just allowing ourselves to pause, to just stay still and just stay with the experience, with the realization that they will come and go, and they are merely outcomes of the mind and the body. These experiences are not our identity, but merely outcomes of the mind and body. So just allowing the pause, staying still, and just being with the experience. Not needing to add, not needing to subtract. And there's any experiences that may be making you feel uncomfortable, and just very gently bringing the mind back to an anchor point, the breath, the body, maybe contact points of the feet on the floor, or buttocks on the chair, or sounds outside, or opening the eyes if you wish. So whatever experiences that may be arising in this practice, we just stay with them, and we can choose how to respond towards them. And we don't have to allow them to define our identity. So we can just choose to pause, stay still, and just stay with the experience, not judging ourselves for it. And now from noticing all our thoughts or emotions and body sensations, we bring the mind back to the body, feeling the whole body as it sits on the chair. Allowing ourselves to be at home in the body, coming back to the home, coming back to the body, and just feeling the body. And if the mind is very busy thinking about this and that, just very gently inviting the mind, the attention back to the body. Just breathing in and breathing out along with the body. Becoming aware that you're noticing the body and feeling the body. As you stay in the body, or stay with the body, I shall read you this poem, Beyond Going and Staying, by Octavio Paz, Mexican poet. Between going and staying, the day wavers, in love with its own transparency. The circular afternoon is now a bay, where the world in stillness rocks. All is visible and all elusive. All is near and can't be touched. Paper, book, pencil, glass rest in the shade of their names. Time throbbing in my temples repeats the same unchanging syllable of blood. The light turns the indifferent wall into a ghostly theatre of reflections. I find myself in the middle of an eye, watching myself a blank stare. The moment scatters, motionless. I stay and go. I am a pause, beyond going and staying. And so in the last few moments of this practice, holding the space for ourselves to be kind to ourselves, letting go of judgments about the practice, or judgments about ourselves and how we are practicing. We're just simply embracing our humanity as it is right now. And then sending appreciation to everyone in this Zoom space. May you be well and may you be safe.